Balance is such a tricky thing for us all to maintain. Balancing work and life, balancing money, balancing relationships, health, finances, children, lovers, kids, our spirituality, our peace, our well-being. There's so many competing challenges out there. There's so many competing opportunities. How do we balance it? How do we stay centered? Over the next 3 days, I'm going to put out 3 separate videos, and my aim of that is to give you some different perspective in how to gain balance. As a finance and investment strategist, as someone who has spent over a decade coaching thousands of people around the world on different ways in which you can balance your finances, this is a topic that is very near and dear to my heart. Why is it near and dear to my heart? Look, I grew up in a place where money was not something that was freely talked about. It was almost an evil. It was something that was never discussed. It was this unseen challenge. Yet my parents worked so hard to provide for us as our family. They both worked full-time jobs. There was plenty of time that we didn't see them. And especially for my father, who was always there wanting the best for his family, and who would say money is not important and money doesn't grow on trees, and if you have a lot of wealth you're just a horrible person, and you know, mean people are rich, etc. You've all heard those stories before. Yet the question that I often asked him, well, in fact I didn't ask him until I was an adult myself, was really about, well, if it's not that important to you, why are you spending so much time working for the green stuff? And it comes down to how we balance our finances. There's our financial objective, our personal finances, if you like, on one side, and then I find that there's our investment finances on the other. And they're both different. However, they both should be set up to achieve one key thing, and that is for you to have a freedom lifestyle. It's for you to live the life that you choose. It's for you to experience more joy and more happiness by having a balanced approach. In the book that we've just written on the Intelligent Investing Blueprint, it goes through this in a lot more detail, and indeed on our online courses we cover this. But what I want to share with you is an idea, a concept if you like. If you want to firstly start separating your personal and your investment finances. So on one side is your personal finances, and this is where you want to look at what do you need to live? What is your minimum requirement that you need to function? Food, electricity, water, mortgage, car loan if you have it, food, school fees, whatever that might be. Okay, and then work out what you need every month and make sure that your incomings is more than your outgoings. Trim where you need to make sure that actually works. Then from an investment side, what you want to start working on is making sure that your investment assets start covering all of those costs. That'll be the next level in your financial balance, is to make sure that your portfolio delivers you a return that actually covers all of your personal lifestyle costs. That gives you a lot more choice, more time and more freedom, and that's something that I can show you how to do later on. But again, often when it comes out with balanced portfolio, we have a lot of old school mentality, and I want to read something to you. When I went to school, it was always about go to school, study hard, get a job, work hard, effectively then die. Don't get into debt, never borrow money. And this has all become from a place because our parents and our grandparents, which is where a lot of this mentality came from, have come from a place in the late 1800s, the early 1900s, 2 world wars, the Great Depression. There wasn't a lot of finance around. You've probably heard the saying, in fact I read these exact words and I'll quote it to you now: a balanced portfolio should include property, shares, fixed interest investments and cash, and if you are so inclined, gold and silver. Whilst providing no income, all can act as an effective hedge. That means to me, as an investment strategist, invest in everything and hopefully something will work. That is so not the way in which you want to have a balanced portfolio. You want to make sure that your investments support your lifestyle. You want to make sure that your investments give you the results that are most important to you. And this is a juggle that when we hear this term balance, it's often I need to have a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and sometimes I need to sacrifice something in order to maintain an equilibrium. Well, what if you didn't want to be balanced? What if you said, you know what, I want to go up there, I want to go one way, and you actually structure that so the predominant results, the predominant returns are actually only heading in one direction, and you're providing balance, which might be another word for security or risk mitigation, by supporting what you want to achieve and knowing where you're going to stop, knowing where you need to change direction, knowing what you need to measure in order to make sure you're making well-informed decisions. Over tomorrow, I'm going to have a chat to you about work-life balance, and then the next day we're going to cover off on, as I call it, the balance bucket. So take it easy, guys. This is Duncan from intelligentinvestinghq.com. Make sure you subscribe to the Intelligent Investing HQ link on YouTube. Get onto Facebook, like the Intelligent Investing HQ Facebook page. Do whatever you need to do to get more of this stuff, and I will talk to you again soon. Take it easy.